Hi, it's Kevin KTM Jam with another episode of Farming Simulator 25, all alone in the world map mod. And I'm up against the wall here. It's November, and it looks like it's going to snow in December. I'm playing the 1 day setting, so I'm kind of working in the dark right now to get this done. I might be able to get it done in the daylight tomorrow morning, but, and I'm talking game time, of course. But I didn't want to take a chance because basically what I've got going on here is I've bought the whole island. And I did that from just cutting grass right here and then doing two loads or the two those two bunkers right there. That gave me enough money to buy every property on the island. So I've got it on easy mode, so that it was probably that's why it was so cheap. But anyway, so I went ahead and cut the rest of the grass, and that got me up until dark. I got done cutting it right about 6 o'clock at night when the sun went down. And so, like I said, oh, and I've already done one load. I did one trip around the island with the forage wagon, and picked up exactly one trailer full, which is this trailer is also that's also a mod. It holds 1,000,000 liters. It's Shunnit. No trailer in the world should hold that much. And I don't know if they have a real trailer like this, the arms like this, but it speeds it up for me a little bit. So right now is a good time to be selling the grass because this is the last month it grows. So it won't grow for December, January, February, which is basically 3 days. Like I said, I've got it set for 1 day because 1 month. And then on the price, I'm almost to January where that's where it'll be its highest value. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more trip, sell it. That'll give me about 500,000. I'm getting about 200,000 out of each load, and then store the rest of it till January. Skip December, and that way I'll get the max, which is about $150. I'm probably getting 140 right now, 125. Or no, I'd be getting more than that. Yeah, probably about 135 is what I'm getting right now. Now, that light is coming from that moon right there. It's a very bright moon. Pretty much, you can almost cut by it. I mean, you can see the outlined stuff. So I'm at 35%. Let me go ahead and fill this up. We'll go dump it. I also want to fill up the bunkers again because it's also will be at its highest price in January. Now with this, you might be able to do 3 rows, but if you mess up, Yep. I got to get over one more. Then you're coming back anyway, so I try to do at least two. I'm not real worried about the third one, even though it barely gets it in. So what I'm doing right now is this area. All right, here. I still got this to do, to pick up, and I still got this and this to pick up. I've already done all of this. And I think my next project's going to be the fish farm. And maybe a little bit of oil. So when I'm mowing the grass, I've got a built-in windrower in the system setup I've got that you've seen in the last videos. And it just lays it down in these nice, neat piles. Saves a lot of time. And the reason I love cutting grass in FS is it's the easiest crop. You just jump right in, cut it. No fertilizing needed, no plowing, this is meadow grass, of course. And I can't use AI on it, so I got to cut it myself. But it's a good way to start the game, to build up some funds, easy way, and then go from there. And it's a strategy I've built up since I've been playing 2017. The actual idea I got from another player, watching on YouTube. He was like, just start cutting grass. If you got no money, go cut some grass, sell it, wait, grow. So what's the difference if you play easy, hard, or middle? It's the time. I mean, you get more money on easy, You get less money on the hard setting. But basically, the strategy will work. It just take longer. All right, I can't see if there's anything else to do on this section, so I'm going to head north. So I'm going to take a right. I got to head through this valley at night in the dark. Now over there, you know what? Let me get on my motorcycle. There's my lawnmower right there. That's the front and the back. Hooks onto the tractor. I'm going to use the motorcycle to go find out if I got anything else to pick up. Yes, I do. Okay. All right, let's get this out of the way. There's that chasm I had to drive through. Gully, whatever you want to call it. So that's going to be all of this. I thought I had already picked it up, but... yeah, I did one lap already through it. Nope, not going to fit. Let me get as much of it as I can. And we'll just come from the other side and get it all. That might be it. I got this right here. And that will finish off this section. I know I got a whole bunch to pick up over here, yeah. All right. Oh shit, there's some more right there. Okay, that should do it for this. So now let's head up over to here. Which way am I facing? Okay, go left. I could just jump the clock up to daylight, but again, it might be snowing, and I want to have everything where it needs to go by January. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue cutting at night. These headlights on this tractor suck. I mean, you literally got 5 feet in front of you and that's it. You know what I'm going to do? Since I've got the money, I'm going to put some lights up. Oh, that's going to be in construction. Where in construction? Oh, under lights. How about that? Lights, okay, there we go. All right, which one is this? Floodlight. I kind of like that floodlight, that first one. powerful spotlight pack. Oh. Okay. How you turn it on? Why is it not working? There we go. Nice. Wow, that really does light up. All right, I'm going to put them later on. I'll put them down the roadway right there and light all that up at night. I'll probably outline the valleys. Put it along the tree line, stuff like that. Wow, that's nice. All right. So my first cut for next year will not be until, I think it was April. Yeah, grass doesn't start growing again until March. So I'm going to get probably 3, maybe 4 cuts a year. So just the grass and all this island is probably going to bring me between $3 and $5 million in revenue. And that's on easy mode. But again, no fertilizer, nothing but the basic lawnmower tractor I can use for the forage wagon and the lawnmower and the forage wagon. And that's it. So if it's in hard mode, you probably would make between 500,000 and $1 million, I imagine. Just a rough guess. See, like right here, I'm getting 3. These island mods, I really enjoy them most of the time. And I was thinking why. I like them better than the other ones. I mean, I like them all. But the island mods are really something to me a lot better. But the reason I think is because on the regular ones, you go to the edge of the map, even though you can see it, you can't go any further. And that's the same that's true for the islands. But in this case, in the island, it's water. So you don't get that, Truman show type vibe, where it feels like you're just not going over there because of the water. There's nowhere to go. What's that? I've already done that road. That's the road that cuts over to here. And I've already picked, there might be a couple on there, but I'll wait. I'll use stuff like that to pick up when the sun comes up. Uh-oh, where's this going? Oh, that's going down here. Yeah, I can. It's pretty wide open. I'll go down and come back. It's almost like it was built just for this system. It exactly fits. But you're like, why would you mow the road? That's money. That's all that pile you sitting there is cash. Now the yield probably isn't that good because 30% of it's dirt, but still, why not? It's like you're picking up dollar bills and putting them in the bank, and I'm full. All right, so let's close that up. Let's see where I'm at. It would be faster to go straight. And I want to take a right here. I think this is where I started the video off at. It's right in here. Nope, 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 nope. I'm up at the rock quarry. Oh, shit. This is going to get ugly. Okay, here we go. Very graceful. See, if I'll put a light there. I'll put a light at all the entrances to the roads. And that way at night, they're all lit up. I know just how to get to it. You don't need to light up the open areas because there's nothing to, to wreck into or crash into. And there's nothing to, like right here would be a good place for a light. Put some down the, just, 2 or 3 of them. So what I do is, oh, stop moving. Okay, hold on. Yeah, like I'll put them like some right here, up here, like all through there, come down through here, put all lights and light that whole area up right here. Maybe put like 5 around this tree line right here, light all this up, light the rocks up. Out, it's kind of like an outline. I guess I'd do the whole island. Why not? They were only like $2,000 a piece. But that way, nighttime be like, in fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I just committed to it. All right, I just need to go straight. So the first thing I like to do is, oh, there's a little pile right there, is buy some land with grass on it, buy a lawnmower, cut it, sell it. Then I like to pretty much buy up all the land, if possible, depending on what's going on. I definitely stay away from the tree cutting. I've made videos in the past of me working on it. It's just a lot of work. Is a lot of money. You can make good money at it, but after you cut down the first 100, it's just not that much fun anymore. Where mowing grass is always fun. All right, let's see how much I get here. $150,000, $143,000. I think it went down a little bit because I've been selling nothing but grass. But still, let's see if that shows in the... No. Yeah, see the buying's going down. Actually, the price went up. It's up to 143. Okay. All right, that's it. I'm going to go pick up some more, get it all picked up. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, give you a chance to leave a comment. Have a nice night.